seconds. Yo.
Family.
We in the building.
We're back.
Quintez already here.
Quintez early.
About time you be on time.
No, you've been late lately.
Right.
What's up with that?
All that traveling they doing, going to Ocala and Jacksonville and not even seeing us when you come. But we'll have this conversation a little bit later. What's going on, family? It's another webisode number 40.
Something.
You never know. 46. Webisode number 46. Tonight we're talking about the power of addiction.
Addictions.
The power of addictions. Should be a really good show. As always, you guys make it a good show. We're live, so make sure y'all come back.
And we're lit.
Let's get it.
All right, yeah, there we go. Now I can see. Y'all ready to get lit? Live from Jacksonville, Florida. Vodcasting around the world.
You heard me right. That's vodcasting with a V.
We want to welcome you to the LiT TV show, where we love, learn, and leverage information together. Because what we don't know can literally take us back to the Stone Ages. Are y'all ready to get litty? Welcome your host, E.
Mama, there goes that man.
C.
The boy's smart, but he crazy.
Weston.
It's doing good. Come on.
You know how I do. You're watching the LiT TV show. But now it's time for the news with charity. Go! Let's go.
Well, that one's supposed to come
It's
up.
the LiT TV show with E.C. Weston.
It's not time for the news.
Stay lit, my friends.
I guess my transition decided to do his own thing. But at any rate, what's up?
All good.
We in the building. We live, and they can't even hear us, but they can hear us now.
Can you hear me now?
We live and we lit. Transition decided to do its own thing. Quintez said, but they got the travel trailer though. Man, blessings to you. So y'all did get it. Okay, all right. We got to catch up, my boy. Danny. Hey, family. What up, Danny, in the building? Thank you for rocking out with us on tonight.
Yes.
I need all y'all to go ahead and share. Hit the thumbs up and share.
Yes, please like.
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you. I'm glad y'all can hear us because I'm just discombobulated with what I was just doing just now. Thought I had it all
It's
done.
all over the place.
Just everywhere. It's you. Your fault.
Then let me go.
Didn't let you go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pay some bills. But first off, let's get some numbers up. Let's get the numbers up. Y'all tell us who you are, where you're rocking out with us from. As always, y'all know how we start off every show. We want to know who rocking out with the LiT TV show. LiT stands for loving,
leveraging,
and learning information together. You just throw any L in there. It doesn't matter. Just one is just the L. One of
works.
the L's. It does. I just go back
What's
here.
the order? Let's
loving,
get it straight with
loving,
the people.
learning, and leveraging. Last
I've
one
heard
is
you say
leveraging.
it.
Last one is leveraging.
I've heard you say it in
loving,
different ways.
learning, and leveraging
Hey,
information together.
Leveraging, learning, and loving information. How about that?
Just
Because
don't
what I
roll
learned,
off your
what I
tongue.
learned in school,
What?
any way that the commas flow, you can put those in any different order.
Well, you know you were smarter than me in school, so I think I'm gonna just go with whatever you're saying because I probably
We're lit. That's all you need to know.
We lit. Either
That's
way,
it.
we're in the building and we lit. We're ready to have a good time tonight. Hey, tell us who you are, where you're rocking out with us from before we pay bills. We want to do that before we pay bills. Then we're gonna go ahead and pay some of these bills, which, you know, we got to do, which
It's a must.
we don't complain about because
Absolutely
it helps the show move forward. So
We appreciate it.
We love every one of the sponsors every time they sponsor. So who you are, where you rocking out with us from. Even if you rock with us every week, we want to know who you are and where you rocking out with us from. Quintez Nelson. Shout out to Quintez Nelson for the super chat. 75. Hold on, man. You might have made a mistake. $75 super chat. Come on, bro.
Head on with your bad
Hold on.
self.
Let me just make sure that
Stop.
wasn't supposed to be what it's supposed to be. Can you put in there just, hey, my mistake, and I'll send you 70 of that back if that was a mistake, my friend.
Just supposed to keep 555.
Right, yeah. $75 super chat. Oh my God. Shout out to Quintez Nelson. He's one of the LiT team members. He
Yes,
always supporting.
yes.
He's always literally been a supporter.
We appreciate you so much and your
of
family.
what we're doing. And we thank God for him. But at the same time, that's pretty high for a super chat. You know, that's normally my Cash App team do that kind of stuff. But hey, I'm gonna put it on the let me put it on the screen again for just in case any of y'all want to do super chats. This is how you do super chat right here, $75.
Tell them what the super chat is.
Super chat really is the ability to have your chat be brought up on the screen in a highlighted fashion and to be at the top, right? And so we're able to ping it, make it at the top. So that's what super chat is. It's just when there's a bunch of people commenting, sometimes we read over or skip over or don't get to see the comment. Well, super chat ensures that your comment goes to the top so that it can be seen and it's highlighted. See how his is standing out from everybody else's comment? And they put the dollar amount. I think you could do it anonymous too, but either way, thank you, Quintez and Crystal. Not Quintez.
And
thank you, Crystal. Let me just go to thank you, Crystal. Hopefully she's watching.
We know you did.
We know it's you that did it and not Quintez. Thank you, Crystal. And Kristen. It was Crystal and Kristen. Probably who it was. Quintez, they had nothing to do with it. Listen. Who you are. Tell us who you are, where you rocking it. Man, them numbers jumping. Who you are and tell us who you are and where you rocking out with us from. Where you at in the world. We usually have people from the Philippines, from the UK, from Mexico, Montana, in the country, out of the country.
Yes.
Jamaica. I remember Jamaica being in the building. Tell us who you are, where you rocking out with us from.
Right now.
We want to know before we go and pay these bills. Just put it in the chat. Yes, we're live. Put it in the chat. Let us know who you are and where you're rocking out with the LiT TV show from. Tonight, we're talking about the power of addictions. It's going to be fun because we're addicted to things that we don't know we're addicted to.
No clue.
Sometimes we say addiction and we think drug or alcohol, right? But some of us are addicted to things we don't know we're addicted to.
Yeah, they're always messing with the drug addicts and the drunks.
Right. That's the only addiction. That's not the only addiction.
It's not.
Charity's addicted to me. Why you laugh like that?
Because it's true.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is it a healthy addiction? Let's have a conversation.
It's a healthy addiction.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No bad stuff?
No, none at all.
Oh, man, I think you putting on for TV. I try to give you the bad stuff. All right. I don't guess they want to talk tonight. What's up, man? Quintez ain't even saying that. Dan ain't even saying that. I need y'all to tell us who you are, where you rocking out with us from. Is it not showing up or what's the deal?
I'm about to test it.
I think he done broke it with the super chat. $75 super chat just done. There we go. Thank you, Auntie. Hello, family. Sister United by Love rocking out with us on tonight. Tell us who you are and where you're rocking out from, though, Sisters United by Love. Tell us, where are you in the country?
I'm going to test it anyway.
Test it anyway.
Come on. Everybody had a good week so far. I know every time on Thursdays, we're like on Friday Eve or Baby Friday. You know, we've gotten over hump day. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. How you feeling? How's
there we go.
Week been?
It's starting to come in. Quintez say Fort Walton Beach. Let's get it. Fort Walton Beach in the building. Atlanta, Georgia in the building.
Hey, Quintez, real quick. I sneezed like 8 times before the show.
Literally.
But it was like 20 minutes before, which
is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so, she's doing so Quintez, whatever you've been praying, keep praying, brother. It's working. Slowly, but just keep the prayers coming forth.
We'll figure it out.
You know, I think it's the allergic to the microphone and the camera. Is really what it is. Although she does well on camera and the microphone. Let's go ahead and pay some bills because y'all a little slow today. Y'all ain't talking. Okay, Mike Grubbs is all the way.
All the way from
MGZ, where's Oak Leaf in the world? All the way from Oak Leaf? These people don't know where Oak Leaf is, man. Come on, tell the people where you're rocking out with us from in Oak Leaf. I know where Oak Leaf is, but Oak Leaf, is that Oak Leaf, Florida? Is that Oak Leaf, Georgia? Is that Oak Leaf? Where's Oak Leaf at? Stay from Johnson. Come on here. Yeah, they having some problems. That should be some news right there, Charity. The problem they having with this doggone Johnson & Johnson, people getting reactions and.
Can you stop telling my news? It is.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying it is bad. I'm sorry. Mike, tell them where you from, man. Come on, MGZ.
Said
Orange Park. Where?
Florida.
There it is. Orange Park, Florida. That's in
OP.
OP.
Clay County.
Clay County, not far from Jacksonville. Actually, he stayed 5 minutes away from me, y'all. So, and we're in Jacksonville. So literally, he's 5 minutes away. We're gonna go pay some bills real quick, and we're gonna come right back, y'all. And then we'll jump right back into it. Okay, we'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere.
Business owners, is your business signed up to iShopBlack.com? This is the hottest spot for Black-owned business and professionals. Get discovered by consumers and make more money. It's just that simple. Visit iShopBlack.com and get signed up today.
iShopBlack.com.
With Embrace You, I found a career.
At Embrace You, I found a family.
At Embrace You, I found me. Are you the strong friend who's always giving advice? Are you the one always mentoring and coaching? Have you thought about being a certified life coach? Because here at Embrace You, we have room for you in our family.
I am Embrace You.
I am Embrace You.
I am
Who did her production?
Embrace You. And you can be Embrace You.
So, shout out to iShop.
iShopBlack.com.
Say it one more time.
iShopBlack.com.
Shout out to iShopBlack.com.
Black-owned businesses, get in that directory. If you're looking for a black-owned business, use the directory. Simple as that.
Yep. And shout out to Embrace You
Embrace You.
Coaching and Training. Phenomenal organization, about 70 of them, man. And
You can get that anywhere that you are.
yeah, you don't have to be in wherever you are, because it's virtual.
Right.
You can be you can go through coaching and be a certified
life coach.
life coach and create money. A lot of them are making good money.
Yes.
There's a need for three things, and we'll talk about this a little bit tonight. I'm sure to come into addictions. Need for three things. You need the spiritual side of things, which you should need a preacher, a pastor. You need therapy, right? Therapy, four things. Therapy is always healthy. And then a coach, right? A life coach, somebody who can be that mentor.
Yes, accountability.
And then last was accountability partner, which could be a friend. They don't have to necessarily be a life coach. I have to be a preacher. Then could be those things. But I believe those things are very necessary and needful, especially in the day and age that we live in, space that we live in today.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Can't do this thing alone. Don't even try.
Miss Pullard, 353 people in the chat, only 2 thumbs up. Come on, Miss Pullard. Come on. Can y'all please hit that 300? It's up to 400 now, Miss Pullard. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. That helps us. That helps the algorithm. Hit the thumbs.
We appreciate it.
Right? And share as well. That helps. So tonight we're talking about addiction. We're going to go and do some news, obviously, because Charity got some news tonight.
Just a little bit.
And then we're going to come back and jump right into our topic tonight. What up, Yvette Andrews in the building? My mom, y'all. Thank you for rocking out with us on tonight, Mom. I meant, and you got a charger to my head and not my heart. Last night's conversation was so great. It was in my mind and on my heart to make sure that I pause the conversation to acknowledge you. I'll be wanting to bring you up on the stage. I know you don't want to come up on the stage, but I do want to, every time you're in the room, acknowledge you and let the people know my mom. The reason I'm here is in the building.
She was on in
Clubhouse.
The club.
She was in the club. Mom was in the club with me. Yes.
Go figure.
Yes. And rocked out the whole time, too. Come on, Mom Duke. She going to support her son. She don't do nothing else. I thank God for that.
I didn't go into the club.
She didn't go to the club. She was sleeping. She'd never have been able to hang anyway. She wasn't a clubber. But thank you, Mom, for rocking out with us on last night. All right. Charity, you want to pay some bills? Pay some bills?
We already paid the bills.
All right. You want to do some news? Want to do some news?
I think I do.
All right. Let's get it.
Yeah. You know how I do. You're watching the LiT TV show. But now it's time for the news with Charity. Go! Let's go.
So, in relation to the COVID-19 vaccines, now, a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, we heard about the AstraZeneca vaccine that was not allowed to be distributed in the United States. So what's going on with AstraZeneca? It was all overseas, and people were getting the vaccine in various different countries. So the AstraZeneca Oxford vaccine was deployed against COVID-19 in at least 115 countries, some of them for several months now. But it wasn't until a few cases of rare blood clotting disorders, some fatal, emerged within the past month or so that many European nations began to rethink its use across all age groups. So several of those countries, well stocked with alternate vaccines, have now limited the use of AstraZeneca Oxford shot to older people, and a few have stopped using it altogether. Now, in that same breath, Johnson & Johnson, which is being distributed in the United States. So federal health officials have called now for a pause in the use of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine after reports that 6 women who got the vaccine developed blood clots afterwards. So close to 7 million people have gotten this vaccine in the United States to date, including my grandmother, who's 9 years old, has gotten that. However, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention says the blood clots are extremely rare, but that it's reviewing the cases. Now, the agency says it expects this pause to last for a matter of days. What are your thoughts? Because I know you have them.
Well, you've heard me say since the beginning of time that it's just too quick. I know vaccines, today is modern technology and all of this stuff that they say they don't have to take as long now, but you have to have a certain amount of clinical trials and case studies over years, to be able to find out enough data. But because of herd immunity, they're trying to push it forward in hopes to create herd immunity quicker, but at what risk? And, for the people who have passed, that we don't hear about because they're not going to put that out there, it's just really disheartening. And for the people that it's working for, I'm grateful, thankful for that. But even for people who have not had any type of reaction or any type of issue from having it, we don't know what the long-term effects are going to be.
That part is true. Johnson & Johnson already with the talcum powder and all them lawsuits going on nowadays.
Come on,
so
man.
what is that COVID going to look like 20 years from now? However, to each his own. Now, do your thing. That's just your personal decision whether you do or you don't. All right, on to more news. Now, Earl Simmons, the snarling yet soulful rapper known as DMX, who had a string of #1 albums in the late 1990s and early 2000s, but whose personal struggles came to rival his lyrical prowess. He died on Friday in White Plains, New York. He was 50 years old. His family announced the death in a statement. He had been on life support at White Plains Hospital after suffering what his family called a catastrophic cardiac arrest a week earlier. Earl was a warrior who fought to the very end, the Simmons family said. He loved his family with all of his heart, and we cherished the times we spent with him. Mr. Simmons had a heart attack at his home in White Plains on April 2nd. In the days that followed, his representatives said he was on life support in a vegetative state. Now, outside of the hospital, family and friends gathered with hundreds of fans, playing DMX's music aloud and praying, holding up their arms in the shape of an X. And the article does go on and on, but, it was very sad for the hip-hop community, and DMX will be missed. I really believe he had a great spirit and a great soul, despite the demons that he did fight. So anything you want to say about that? That is all of the news that I have for you.
Well, it's one of those things where I think we have to realize that life is short, and it seemed to be so much more of a greater magnitude when it's a celebrity. But DMX lived his life just like you and I do, and one day our number's going to be called just like his. And so we just have to be ready. That's all I always tell people: live your life, live it to the fullest, but be prepared for whatever's next, whatever your belief system is. be prepared for what's to come after this life. And so I believe he was ready.
Yeah.
I do believe that. And so that's all I'll say about that. Hey, I'm going to say, hold on, Mom. Yeah, the show was great last night. Thank you. The topic was so good. It was. Those people didn't want to get off. I mean, 12:30, we were still going strong. I had to literally shut it down because it was probably the best room that we've done so far.
Good.
And so I'm excited about that. Yes, Aunt T, I know you would have been there if you were able to be there. I know if you ain't in the building, there's something going on because you're going to be there. You're going to support your nephew, and I love you for it, and thank you for it. And so I knew something was up that I didn't see you. Listen, I'm going to put his thing up again just because that's just, man, shout out to Quintez Nelson.
And Crystal.
Well, shout out to Crystal, really, not Quintez. And the family, Christian, yeah, for the super chat, $75 super chat. That means that they are supporting the LiT TV show in great magnitude, and we thank you for it. If you want to do a super chat just like them, it is easy to do. You just do it right inside of YouTube, and you can give whatever dollar amount. And then, of course, you can join our LiT team by supporting the LiT TV show at $LiT TV show over at Cash App. All right? Listen, tonight, we're going to get in on the topic. I need you to do me a favor, though, because Miss Paulette just reminded me, man. Did I not say her name correctly, Charity?
I think so.
Okay. Hit the thumb up, y'all, please. Come on here. Thumbs.
Right now.
Like, just go crazy with the thumbs, okay? Hit the thumbs and share. Hit the thumbs, share. And if you're not subscribed, but all of y'all are, generally, that's how y'all even coming to my show, subscribe. And let some people know about it, okay? Now, let's talk addiction.
Yeah, speaking of DMX.
He suffered with addictions the better part of his life.
Yeah.
He called them his demons.
Yep.
And his addiction was both drug and alcohol. But I think a greater addiction that you probably don't have in your list that I'm going to bring up just as I think about, DMX and so many others, the addiction to fame and fortune. I think is probably more dangerous than anything else. The desire to be famous, the desire to have a fortune, to the extent of addiction. It's a totally different extent, right? That's to the point of, whatever I got to do, whatever I have to go through, no matter what, my name in lights. That's an addiction.
You think he was addicted to fame and fortune is what you're saying?
I'm using his story to bring
another addiction.
To bring up a different addiction.
Oh, I got you.
The addiction to fame and fortune. So many of our people, like using Lil Nas X. Like, I don't believe, at least I don't want to believe in my heart that, the picture that's being painted about him is his reality. I want to believe in my heart that he's doing these things because it will get a bunch of attention. It'll get a certain amount of society to like, subscribe, follow, share. It's clout. And I believe that many of our young people are addicted to numbers, right? In social media and numbers in society. When I was coming up, it wasn't so many young ladies that are willing to shake their butt on camera, right? Now they're willing to do it in their own homes and bust it down challenge and silhouette challenge. And what for? Likes. What for? Status, fame, potential fortune. It's the truth, though. The reality is, and there's an addiction to that. There's an addiction to social media, which I don't know if we're going to go into that. But
you didn't look at this earlier today when I sent it to you?
I was in the middle of doing someone's show, remember?
I sent it to you hours ago.
I was in their show hours ago. Edith, what it do? LiT fam. What's up, Edith?
So let's just take a look at these real quick.
Okay. Oh, this is good.
Okay.
Hold on. That's a new one. Go back up. Wow. I didn't know that was a...
I thought about that.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
And
one.
those are the ones. Okay?
All right, those are the topics.
So you now
All
know
right,
what we have.
all right. Charity is
We're
the producer.
prepared
She's
now.
the producer of the show, y'all. I just follow her lead, and so she keeps
Whatever.
me. She keeps me on point with this stuff. All right.
So like we were saying, when most people think of addiction, they think about drug and alcohol abuse.
Let me ask y'all a question. Put in the chat. Just throw an emoji of a hand up or just some emoji to let us know if you either know someone in your family or friend who suffered from addiction, some type of addiction, or you yourself at some point have suffered from a form of addiction. I think we all have, especially when we give you this list.
Yeah.
But put it in the chat. A hand up. Or a thumb up or some type of emoji if you either know someone or have a family member or friend who suffered from addiction, or you yourself have overcome, or even suffering for that matter. It's not on the list, but people are addicted to coffee.
That's true.
That's an addiction, believe it or not.
It is.
There are people who cannot, and I say cannot function. Literally cannot function.
Or the Coca-Cola. It's the Coca-Cola and the coffee. They got to have both of them with the caffeine.
Caffeine. So it's the caffeine is the
Let's say
addiction.
that.
There we go.
Yes.
Caffeine's the addiction. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Caffeine is the addiction. But I'm talking about, have you ever worked at a place?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, literally what they can't even talk to you straight. I ain't had my coffee yet.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Sugar. I know that's right. I'm addicted to, Auntie, to sugar. Charity. Yes. Quintez, hot sauce?
What'd you say?
You addicted to hot sauce, bro? You put it on everything?
Eggs and what else?
Rice.
Rice.
Have you put hot sauce on rice? Do you season everything with hot sauce? Now, hot sauce on collard greens.
You put it on fries?
At times, yeah. I'll put it on fries. Mm-hmm. Chicken, definitely. Gotta have it on chicken.
He keep hot sauce in his bag. That Beyonce song.
Come on, put it in the chat. I had a dear friend who was addicted to crack, and she died. I know exactly who you're talking about, Mom. That was a sad situation, but I know exactly who you're talking about. Very close friend too. Come on, put it in the chat. Either I have been in some type of addiction, or I know a friend or family member who has been addicted. Mama, you could put yours. I could tell you what you was addicted to. Ice.
Ice.
Doggone ice. You were addicted. Put it in the chat. Come on, testify, Mama. You were addicted to ice. And that's the truth. We eat ice like 50 times a day. Bags of ice.
Yeah.
Come on here.
That was crazy.
Hot sauce is the gateway.
Oh, Quintez.
Praying for you, brother. Praying for you, brother. Yeah, that's right. Ice. Yes, addicted to ice. Mike Grubbs, are you still on? Miss Pollard, are you still on? Edith, you still on? Tell us what either you are addicted to, have been addicted to, or do you have a friend or family member that has been addicted to something?
Dang,
Danny.
Crazy stuff.
Come on, Danny, tell me. Danny, are you still rocking with us on tonight? Tell me your addiction, or do you have a friend? I know what you're addicted to. Cooking. Food, Danny. Doggone
Right.
food is
The
what
kitchen.
The kitchen. You're addicted to cupcakes and bacon and food.
So
Come on.
listen, this article says in 2014, an estimated 21.5 million Americans age 12 and older have a significant problem with alcohol and drugs. And that's just
12.
That's just the two that we talking about. But
Age 12.
21.5 million Americans.
Age 12 and older.
older.
That's a big stat.
Yeah.
That's a huge stat.
It's crazy.
That's 12. Wow. Let me see. Let me testify for a moment. Addiction for me. Sweets, definitely. I mean, I got.
Because I'm thinking.
You gonna laugh at my addiction?
When I drove your truck today, they were all over the truck.
Yeah, they had a truck too. Yeah.
Grief.
I get it from my grandfather. My grandfather was.
Show the people. They didn't see it.
Why they gotta see, Charity?
You was picking it up to do
I
it.
was just talking to myself. This is a pack of Smarties. Huge Smarties, not the little ones like like big Smarties.
Big, oversized.
I
sweet
got them in my
Smarties.
office. I got them up here in the studio.
In the truck.
I got them in the truck. I got them in my nightstand by my bed.
It's true.
I'm addicted, y'all. Candy, sweets,
Yeah.
sugar, as my aunt would say. My grandfather was a sugar person. He had double pies or double moon pies is what they called them. He kept candy in his room hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go hang out in his room because he's gonna always
All the treats.
Yeah, he's gonna always go up under that bed or go in that closet and grab something out of there.
But see, look, when we talk about the candy, the sugar addiction, we all smiles and giggles. Why they don't frown upon the sugar addiction like they do the drug addiction? An addiction is
It's
an
an
addiction.
addiction. Is addiction. Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
can-
It's unhealthy.
it's unhealthy. Can you stop the addiction?
I don't know. Like like for an example, with me and candy, I can go for a period, right?
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna just something's going like, okay, I've done enough of that. Now let's go back to. Yeah, that's what an addiction
And I'm
is.
not supposed to laugh at that, guys. We're serious, for real.
You suck.
This is an,
You
it's an
so
addiction.
suck.
Gotta be serious here, people.
Edith. Who's she trying to convince, y'all or herself? Which one, y'all? Talk about we're serious here. We should try to change my eating. We
She says,
should. I am trying to change my eating habits. Yeah, I'm such a taste bud driven person. You know, there's people who eat to get full, and then there's people who eat to satisfy taste buds. And unfortunately I'm
I eat to
guilty.
get full.
Yeah, she it doesn't matter what it is.
As long as the
belly's full.
Yeah.
For me, it's gotta taste good. And that's unfortunately my downfall. All right.
So this article talks about a binge eating disorder, a food addiction.
Let's read it. Let's hear what it has to say.
So for years, Americans have argued over whether food obsessions can actually be food addictions or whether this disorder is more of an excuse. So in truth, binge eating disorder is a real problem that affects about 3% of adults in the United States. Symptoms include eating to ease emotions, overdoing it on food while alone, and feeling guilty after the binge. So the cause of eating disorders is not known, but it is probably linked to more to depression than addiction.
Edith says cookies. What kind of cookies, Edith? Because I'm with you on that. That's sweets to me. So I'm probably in that same ballpark. I got 2 packs of cookies. Well, 1 pack left. Fig Newtons and all. Y'all gotta pray for me. What kind of cookies, Edith? Mama say when I was addicted to ice, I was low on iron in my blood. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You had a reason. You had a reason for it. But you know, Mom.
No, it caused her. Wait.
Oh no,
Did
the
it
low
cause you to
because of
have
the
low
ice.
iron?
Yeah, Mom. Are you saying because of the ice it caused you, or was the ice? Were you eating the ice as a result of?
I think it causes.
I got LiT TV Network call. Okay, come on, LiT TV Network. That's my business partner for LiT TV. I'm addicted to lemonade. Are you really, Mike?
Addicted to lemonade.
Lemonade. I didn't know that, bro.
What else in your lemonade?
I'm gonna make sure that you don't get no lemonade from now on. Yeah, Charity, you heard Charity. You see, that's your girl now. That's the one you be backing up all the time. You heard what she say. What else in your lemonade? Is it Mike's Hard Ice?
Oh,
Mike.
yeah, what? Come on.
Mike's Hard Ice lemonade. What kind of lemonade, preacher? See, that's the one you see.
Mike, I love you.
Yeah, don't fall for all of that. Come on, what's going on, Pastor? I eat all the sweets. I snack all day.
All day long.
Pastor Roman D. Listen, man, that's my problem. Is doggone sweets.
That ain't good.
Now listen. What you said was binge eating disorder. So is that the only sign of a food addiction by binge eating it, or is it
No. This was just
what they're saying
Right.
as a symptom? possibly
trying to say?
of food addiction, binge eating
Binge
is
eating
possible,
disorder.
but not the only. In other words,
Right,
so if I
not
don't
the
binge
only.
eat, that don't mean
That
that I'm
doesn't
not
mean
addicted.
that you're not addicted.
I got
right.
you.
Yes.
Got you. Just trying to get clarity. So Angela C, what's up, Angela? Thank you for rocking out with us on tonight lit TV show. Low iron causes ice craving.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Okay. That's what Mama's saying.
Yeah.
Auntie's saying ice is condition of her low blood post office. I was eating ice because of iron. Okay, I got you. I got you. Ice craving is a result of it.
Interesting.
I didn't know that. Yes, I once moved into a house, being it was close to Dairy Queen and Hardee's both had great lemonade. And so you got, okay, all right. So from now on, when we go out, and make sure you don't get no lemonade wherever we go. And no lemonade and sweet tea mix and all the other stuff you be trying to do. Now I know you're addicted. I'm going to help you. Now with me, with candy, just don't say nothing. I got it under control.
Because look at it like this with the drugs, right?
Yeah.
You got somebody. It's like sugar mess with you just like the drugs.
Neurologically, it does.
Yeah. Raj.
That's always a good sign.
Yes.
It's our son coming in from basketball practice. He's driving now. So when the garage door go up, we like, thank you, Jesus. He made it. Made it there and back.
But yeah, it messes with the brain. Teeth.
She's talking about me with that.
Yeah, you get highs and lows. That's why you be so when you don't have your sugar.
Well,
Moody.
No, that's another addiction.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get ready.
Oh my God. All right, so when I said I had a season where I was addicted to being alone.
Ooh. A hermit.
That's good. You just constantly be around people. But I lived in Iraq for 2 years and became addicted to being by myself. That's a good one. I
Wow.
never thought about that.
I didn't either.
It's got to be an addiction, but there are people.
Yeah, hermits.
That's what they call them.
Mm-hmm. Let me make sure I'm using the right word.
We're getting ready to go to the next edition. So
using the right
food.
word?
Hermit crab.
A person living in solitude. A hermit person who lives apart from others, and it says in the religious reasons. Yeah, a hermit.
All right, that's good.
So what was next?
Next edition. Addiction.
Shopping.
Put it in the chat. Let's
I
be
don't.
honest. How many of y'all are addicted to shopping? That's a major one.
That is I just watched a hoarding episode on Saturday. I was drawn in for 2 hours. I didn't realize the show was going to last 2 hours. This lady was addicted to shopping. She didn't even need the stuff.
You just buy it.
She just buy it. But it started, she would buy stuff to make her husband mad because he got mad every time she
Wow.
was shopping.
And
And
then
I
it
mean,
became an addiction.
it became an addiction. The stairs were full of bags and trinkets and all the rooms, and
Wow.
that she had a real shopping addiction.
Pastor Roman D says, my wife had. All right, preacher. I can't come to Kansas City to help you out now, so you have to handle that on your own. Lady, first lady.
I don't deal with it. Do I deal with a shopping addiction?
No. No, you not. Now, grocery shopping probably. If shopping, if just listen, she gonna go grocery shopping. She loves
Stay in
going.
the
I don't
store.
know how you do it. I hate going to the store.
Nobody else won't do it, so
I'm
I got
just saying,
to.
you listen.
I don't
They
love
have.
it.
Let me tell y'all. Listen, y'all. They
I don't
have
love
things
it.
where they'll bring the stuff out to you. You can do your list online. She done said she's gonna do that 1,000,000 times. Does she do it? No, because she's addicted to going in that store, pushing that buggy, walking around that store.
I think it's my alone time.
So
Kind of.
it's a
I guess
release?
it's I get in there and I have my music and I just stroll around, and I don't know. I do kind of like it.
Oh, COVID killed your addiction to shoes?
Now I do.
You don't buy enough shoes to be addicted.
You want to show them the closet?
I ain't saying you don't have. I'm saying buy. Unless you be buying them and I don't be knowing shit. Okay, so the truth, come on, this is going to be a confession session here. So you be buying and hiding them is what you be doing. Okay.
Let's move on.
All right.
Let's move on.
Yvette
in the
Andrews
episode.
says, me, I was, but not so much since COVID. Yeah,
Yeah.
COVID has definitely did
Yeah.
some deliverance for a lot of
For
people
real.
when it comes to shopping addiction. Why is it just the women? Any men? Come on, where the fellas at
I
on
mean,
here?
what feels? So, I don't even like going in the malls.
That's not you. You
It's
just not.
I'm not that.
You're not that type of person.
Not that person. But stay fly. Just don't have a shopping addiction.
Mama say, I feel you, Charity.
What does it do for you?
I don't know. Chocolate chip. Oh yeah, you my kind of girl. Eat it. Chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin,
She at Starbucks
peanut
right now.
butter.
Look at her.
No. Hey, at Starbucks, here's what you gotta get. See, this I'm a sweetie for real. You gotta get the banana nut bread warmed up. Tell them you want the banana nut bread
There you have it.
warmed up.
Sister Edith.
It's gonna bless your soul. I promise you. It's gonna bless your life. What about men? Any men addicted to shopping? Quintez, Mike, where Gunmetal, all the guys at? Where TATN and all these
Who
boys
was
at?
the other guy last week? I wish he was here. Out in Midwest.
Wild Boy. Where Wild Man?
Wild Man,
Where's
yeah.
Wild Man at? Where all my men at tonight? Come on, fellas. Y'all got any addiction to shopping, or is it just ladies? I'm probably more addicted to shopping than Charity. I don't really
agree.
shop either, but if I probably would do it more than
Who has the most Amazon boxes coming to the house?
me.
Confessions. These are my
It makes me feel
confessions.
all good inside. Shopping, dude.
Make you feel all good inside.
Come
Look at
on, that's an addiction for real, mama. God, dog. Make me feel all warm and fuzzy when I get to go shopping. Pumpkin bread, so good at Edith. Pumpkin bread, Edith.
Starbucks?
From Starbucks. I never had the pumpkin bread, but that doggone banana nut bread, it will bless your soul. Angela C. Amazon, me.
Put the hands up in the air.
Come on, testify,
Oh, my
Angela.
goodness.
Angela, go testify. Amazon. Now that I'm gonna be honest though, Amazon just killed the game with that being able to get that stuff so fast, man. Like you can't beat it.
Right.
I don't even go to regular store. Like if it's I don't know when the last time I bought something from a store online. Everything that I see,
Still
I'm gonna go to
Amazon.
Amazon
Yeah, I
to
know.
try to get it just because of the speed of it.
Right.
Got 2 Amazon boxes coming soon. Yeah.
Don't warn me.
Laptop stand, but this thing is, I can put it up in there like yours over this board here.
Next.
All right. Edith says Amazon too. Well, okay, now the fellas are chiming in. I wonder where the men at. Brandon Barlow, all the way out of where you from, Brandon. I know where you at. Tell the people where you from. I used to be addicted to shoes, but now it's books.
Not a bad
Really? When you say addicted to books, like, are you buying books left
He's a
and right?
bookworm.
That's a good thing.
I know.
That's not, well, that's an addiction. It don't have to be
addiction.
bad. Addiction
Right.
don't have to be bad. Addictions could be good, right? Aunt T says, oh, yes, I can relate, Yvette. I replaced the shoe shopping. Y'all are so, I'm going to get y'all delivered. I promise
they
you.
say the shopping is considered to be an impulse control disorder rather than a true addiction. Do you purchase items to avoid feeling sad but then feel guilty afterwards? Do you have a closet full of clothes that still have price tags on them? You could be a shopaholic.
Listen, Mama said she feel all warm and fuzzy
Warm and
inside.
fuzzy.
That's a sign right
It's a
there.
good feeling.
Angela C says, I work from home and packages are always coming. Hey, I hear you, sis. San Diego, Brandon Barlow is in San Diego, y'all. We got San Diego rocking out with us on tonight. Books, also your addiction? Really? So the men are addicted, but the men are addicted to reading.
Quintez could just be alone in a room with his books.
That's right. So that's the double addiction. You be alone and able to read your
Now
book.
wait, is that Quintez or is that Crystal?
No, that was Quintez. Which one? Yeah, Quintez, is this you or is this Crystal? Because we don't ever know. All of it's under your account, so we don't know who's saying what. When I go to Barnes & Noble for one book, I end up leaving with 5. That might not be an addiction, though.
It's a shopping addiction.
If I go to Walmart for one thing, I'm going to leave out with, yeah, I guess so. I might go to buy some batteries, but I'm going to come back with some snacks. And the batteries.
Definitely.
Yeah. She sent me to go get something. Like, go get some salt. I'm going to get some salt. But I'm going to probably come back with some snacks, too. Yeah, no doubt. Focused on building wealth. No, that's good, bro. That's good. And mom says, I do. Let's go to the next addiction. Here's one that y'all might not have ever heard of. Let's go to one that's rare. Yeah. Here's a good one.
Plastic surgery addiction.
Plastic surgery
Some
addiction.
people go under the knife again and again and again and end up getting botched. But
It is an addiction. Tattoos,
tattoos, yeah,
an addiction.
yeah.
And what made me think about tattoos is you said they'll go up under the knife again and again and again. And here's the crazy thing. You know it's an addiction because they go to get one thing done and then it's done. And
Right.
then they start making adjustments to what was done. Before you know it, it's botched, right? They don't see it though because
No,
it's such
no.
a subtle thing. They don't see that they now look disfigured, right? Or it looks weird, or they don't look normal because they've been doing it so much. And this truly is an addiction going up under that knife. That's really good. I worked for a bookstore. Bookstore. That was heaven. Auntie, yeah, you sure did. It's me, oh Lord, Quintez. Standing in the need of prayer.
But I don't know if too many of our viewers, I don't know. Y'all tell me.
Yeah. Anybody been under the
surgery?
knife and addicted to it? Anybody know a friend or family member or coworker, somebody that you know that is really addicted to the plastic surgery? Not too many of us are addicted to plastic surgery. We ain't got money to be spending them money like that.
I had a sister who appeared in her life. I feel
She
like
had the money
was-
though.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
But I still feel like she was.
Yeah.
I mean, she had permanent eyebrows done, had a mole put on, had
Breasts.
twice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It can't be.
Yeah. Gonna be like what's that? Y'all know I'm crazy. I'm gonna get you sucker. That girl laid down and pulled off the eyebrows, pull off the nails,
And the
pull
leg.
off the leg, the butt, the breast, the wig, threw everything to the side. Brandon Barlow say, I don't have that addiction, but I constantly
I'm sure you do.
yeah.
Out in Cali.
Yeah, in Cali, I'm sure that it's probably major out in California with the plastic surgeries. Anybody else? Anybody else on here who knows someone who's addicted to, having things done? What about the Botox? That's not plastic surgery though, right?
No, it's not.
I know some people who are addicted to getting it done,
Because when it starts to wear off, they want that hit
and they do it again.
again and again.
Yeah, start looking discombobulated.
I need any Botox?
Yeah, my lips gonna be puffy.
I don't know. I like me.
So what does it do? What does Botox do? Like stretch the skin so it don't look
Tighten
like
it.
wrinkles or something like that?
Tighten it.
And then it wear off and then you got to get it done again? That's expensive.
It is.
Yeah, you got to have money to do that crazy stuff.
You want to go next one?
Let's do the next one.
Gambling.
That's a big one.
Gambling.
Let's read it.
Of all behavioral addictions, an addiction to gambling is the one that most closely resembles drug and alcohol addiction. So, the American Psychiatric Association classifies gambling disorder as an addictive disorder. Studies show that gambling addictions light up the same areas of the brain as drug addictions, and treatment for gambling disorder is usually included in the same type of therapy settings used as drug and alcohol.
Really? So do gamblers sit in the circle and say,
My name is, and
I'm
I'm
addicted
a gambler.
to gambling?
Yes.
Wow. I never knew that. I never knew it was considered
On the same
on
level.
the same level. I do know that people who are addicted, like, literally can't control themselves.
Listen, I went on the cruise boat and gambled probably the first time in my life.
And you won some money.
$10? No, I lost all 10.
Was that the time you won? When did you win some money? You won some money one time, didn't you?
I don't gamble.
I know, but I'm saying then one time we went on there, you had you ain't have but a couple dollars in change, and you end up playing a slide and getting some money.
No,
Not
not
major
me.
money.
Not me.
No.
No, for sure. So lost $10 on the machines.
I remember that because I told you I ain't getting you no more money.
Yeah. So I'm like, gambling is just not for me.
I remember that.
Not for me.
But I can see how it can become addicting if you win. If you win,
yeah, right.
you can be wrapped. I can see it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I do buy a lottery ticket every once in a while if I have a stray dollar in my pocket. Just confessing.
Lord, deliver her. Now, if you win, thank you, Jesus. But up until that time, Lord, deliver her. Y'all pray for
Stray
me.
dollar. Stray dollar.
Brandon Quintez says, sheesh. Yeah. Yep. If you win, that's exactly right. If you win, it can be very addicting. I'm imagining if you do win, it will be something that could draw you in and keep you longer than you planned on staying. It's the person who feels, I don't know.
Like
it's
a rush or something.
Like a rush, yeah. I guess like alcohol.
Drug and alcohol.
Drug
right.
and alcohol, yeah. When I lost my first $20 to my sister with the WNBA game at 12 years old, I knew it wasn't about that life. That
right.
$20, hey, you needed that 20, didn't you, Brandon? Shoot, giving them that $20. No, I've never been a gambler either. Even when it comes to like betting on sports or betting on
dog track and horse races.
It's just never really been.
That's too big of a gamble.
Well,
one of
the things that I've never understood or could fathom is I'm not putting my money on something that I don't control. Like it now, I'm gonna bet on me. Now, if I'm involved, it's something different from sports. I'm talking sports, but if I'm gonna bet on something that I don't even have, like who gonna win the fight?
No clue.
I mean, I don't have no control over who gonna win the fight. Who gonna win the game?
They throw them.
Right. I'm too much a conspiracy theorist anyway. The doggone referees were a part of it or something crazy. Sisters United by Love says horses and dog races can be addictive as well and fall under gambling. No, that is gambling. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
For sure.
It's definitely gambling. Angela C say I lost $20 in Bahamas Casino when I was 18. I was done.
That's what I'm saying. Didn't take much. Didn't take much for me, Angela.
No, that's real talk. I was about to go here, and I pulled back, but I guess I need to go here because Quintez, you just mentioned it. That's why I can't play stocks right now. That's gambling. It's an addictive form of gambling.
Yeah.
Now, we don't call it gambling, but it is. You're taking a risk.
You're taking a risk.
It's the same thing.
Period.
It's a mitigated risk. It's not as much of a risk, but it is still gambling just the same. You're rolling the dice with your money to try to make a bigger profit off of your roll.
Right.
So it's the same exact thing. I'm controlling, can't lose my money. That's me, Angela. I don't like where I don't have control. I don't know about putting my money in stuff where I can't control the outcome. And that's what betting is to me. Betting is, now, I will, and this is still gambling, I guess, so I'm guilty in this. I will do a gentleman's bet where, okay, lunch. Me and you the other day about Matthew wanting to go to Kankakee versus the Brick.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you $20.
Yeah.
That's gentleman type stuff. But as far as my hard-earned money, like I can't risk.
Nah.
That's just not me. I'm too controlling, like Angela said. All right, so last one.
And these two kind of go hand in hand.
Okay.
The video game addiction and the internet addiction.
Video games and internet. Read video games first.
So research shows that video game addiction is most common in boys and men, and one study even found that as many as 1 in 10 video players between the ages of 8 and 18 are out of control gamers, and games begin to feel more like reality than fantasy. So if you're addicted to your video games, treatments include counseling and behavior modification.
We don't think it's an addiction, but if they spend hours daily on games, they're addicted. And they can be addicting. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not a gamer, and you can go on record and say that. No. But I can see, because when I do find something that I like, I'm in. Like, I gotta win. I guess it's like gambling. You just want to beat it, right? And we can play it for hours on hand. There was a game that you and I used to play with you had to pick. Man, we got addicted to that.
I was addicted.
We got addicted to that
What
thing.
was the name of it? Einstein's.
It's something where you had to use your brain. So it was a
Yeah,
good
man.
game.
Oh.
It wasn't really more. It was more of a strategy where you had
To the point where I wish there was like another game like it today.
yeah, for kids to play because it stretched the brain.
Yeah.
Mom, you like granddad. My mom says she's addicted to solitaire. Yeah, that's an addiction. Yeah. Mike Grubbs, if he's on here, Pastor Mike, he's addicted to chess. I do know he plays chess on his phone. Tecmo Bowl and Madden. Sheesh, yeah. Back in the days, I was addicted to gaming, obviously, like every other kid.
Nintendo and Mario. My thumb was hurting.
My auntie, no ifs, ands, or buts, she was addicted to Zelda. Like, honestly addicted to Zelda. That's the truth there, auntie. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yes, solitaire when my husband was working a lot. Gaming can be very addicting. What's the game Clash.
Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans. You used to hate me playing that game.
Yeah.
I mean, I played it forever, right?
Just wanted to toss the tablet.
Yeah, she hated me playing that game. So it can be very addicting. Last one was
internet addiction. We're living in a wired world, but is it too possible to be too plugged in? Psychologists and psychiatrists don't generally consider internet addiction a true addiction, but it can be a problem for some people when it involves loss of control as well as negative consequences at work and at home. Research presented at the 2014 annual meeting of the American Psychiatric Association seemed to support the idea of internet addiction by showing changes in the brain identified by neuroimaging. The web may occupy up to 11 hours out of an internet addict's day. Studies suggest that compulsive internet use affects 16 to 14% of internet users. I think we can all fall into that category.
We all do. Well, no, I can't say we all do, but the majority of us
a lot of people
will. Yeah. It's we won't call it addiction, but it is. I mean, at the end of the day, we get up in the mornings, we're checking social media and internet. We lay down at night, we're checking internet, social media. Throughout the course of the day, we got to see what was the video? What was the thing we watched on Netflix that was so good?
Oh,
you guys gotta go watch it.
The Social Dilemma.
The Social Dilemma.
Oh,
you gotta go watch that.
That's good. They just pulling the strings.
Oh man, they just listen. They talked about when somebody sends you a message saying you're tagged in a picture. They don't send you the picture that you're tagged in, but they send you the message to make you go get on social media and check for where you were tagged, and then you go and do something else after that. They even talked about this does something in the brain. Just the process of doing this does something neurologically in the brain. So yes, we are all addicted. I wrote a book back in 2008 called Untangling Satan's Web Worldwide, and how the internet is a web and we're all entangled in it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We are.
I mean, with any addiction, how do we break the addiction?
Well, I think when it comes to breaking any type of addiction, it comes from it comes through the process of denial of that particular thing for a period of time, creating a new habit, new paradigm.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
It's cold turkey. It's going through the withdrawals, using regular drugs as an example, to where the body creates up a defense. The same way the body begins to reject not having it, right? Like meat, right? You remember when you told me like you stop eating meat, and then when you ate meat, you almost got sick or something because the body had gotten used to not having it. Well, the same thing with any addiction is when we deny the body from having it for so long, then there's a rejection, that a withdrawal we go through from not having it, but then the body begins to correct itself. And then whenever you do have it, it ends up being an effect as well.
But the thing is, with an addiction, when you stop it, you have to put something else.
Replace it.
Yeah. So if we're gonna stop playing the video games or stop shopping or stop scrolling or whatever it is. I was listening to Chip Ingram the other day, and he used that scripture reference of when the demons left the man, but it was empty, and then they
go like,
back.
with more demons in the
Right,
worst state.
you
Yeah.
gotta fill it up, and he suggested things, pick up a book if you're not reading a book, go for a walk, just look outside at the scenery, and you have to replace it with something.
Yeah. That's why people
Can't
do
just cut it.
the people do the nicotine patch, or the electronic cigarette. They are doing something to trick the brain, gum. They're doing something to replace the addiction with a different. Yeah, no, that's good.
Oh, we skipped that.
We're going there next. We'll end with that one. We're not gonna let that one not pass by. Auntie said, "Good book, thank you, Auntie." Y'all can still go get that book too. It's still available on all the medium, Barnes and Noble. For my book people, Quintez, Brandon, those ones who love reading books, go look up E.C. Weston or Edward Weston. Actually, just look up "Untangling Satan's Web" worldwide. It's in all the medium platforms. You went on earlier, Danny. I said it. You are addicted to cooking. We said that about you, but you weren't on. I believe that with everything in my heart. Fasting. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
Fasting. That's
good.
denial. Is what I just talked about. It's causing yourself to go without it for a period of time so the body can have enough time to try to correct itself. Set goals, reverse engineer it. That's the same thing. Yep. Set a daily goal, evaluate it quarterly. It ain't going to be easy. You know what I mean? But with help and having a good system around you, right?
Yes,
support system.
Accountability.
Yeah, gotta have that. I love the word search. I can do that for hours. Word searches. What is that?
Word searches.
Like games?
In the book.
Oh, the game. Like finding it inside of a bunch of letters.
Yeah.
Word search. I'm slow, y'all. I'm like, what is word search? I'm thinking electronic is what I'm thinking.
Digital.
No, Edith, I get you. Listen, Edith, let me go back to Edith's comment. Edith, for the longest, we were addicted to Sudoku, or whatever, however you call it. Sudoku.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Like addicted.
Real bad.
Very, very bad. Even digital, we had it on our TV.
Oh.
That's how bad. Like at night before we go to bed, we got to solve so many puzzles. We'd be up to it. We used to be up 2 o'clock in the morning. We can't go to bed till we solve it. How ignorant. Gotta go to work the next day. Gotta go to work the next day, and we won't go to bed till we solve the problem.
Sudoku, pulling the kids and that'll help.
Right. I mean, just addicted. For real. Some people have addictions to dieting.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
When you say dieting, are you mean
dieting? And I will also say like food disorders, the bulimic and
anemic.
Is it?
No, anemic is blood. Bulimic, I guess.
And there's another one.
Anorexic.
There you go.
Yeah. Scripture says that we have to think on these things. Yeah, it's got to be a change of thought, change of mind. It's all mental, believe it or not. The thing we're addicted to does something chemically in the brain. That's all it does. And so it's exactly what it does. Quit cigarettes cold turkey when I got pregnant. Come on. Now that's God right there. Give you a baby to help you make that decision.
Right.
That's good. And haven't been back. That's good. Brandon, I already got it. You already got the book. You got the book when I wrote it back in the days? Or did you just go get it just now? Danny. Quintez, put the name of the book in the chat. Charity, could you put the name in the book?
Oh, yes.
And then shout out to Miss Pollard. Thank you so much for the super chat. I hope I'm saying your name, Sister Pollard. Hopefully I'm saying it.
Let me try.
Say it right, because I might mess it up.
Pollard.
I said Pollard.
You said 3 different things.
Okay. Well, thank you either way, sis, for supporting
Put the pronunciation
the LiT TV. Thank you for supporting the LiT TV show.
Pretty.
Yeah, you're a beautiful woman. Thank you for supporting the LiT TV show on tonight. Listen, she's putting the name of the book in there. Okay, I got it when you first released the book. Yeah, thank you.
Did I do it right? It's a tongue twister.
Untangling Satan's Web Worldwide.
Okay, I got it right.
There it is right there. Untangling Satan's Web Worldwide. It's on all the platforms. I wrote it way back in 2007, 2008, and it is very relevant.
You need to revise it.
Yeah, I need to write another version of it. No offense, but
yes, part 2.
But it is very relevant even to today when it comes to the dangers. It's a spiritual perspective, but in a regular, natural context about the perils and dangers of the internet that we don't often think about when it comes to our young people.
Okay, there's the pronunciation. Put it up there for me.
Hold on. It's going to get it now. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. It's pronounced
Pooh, as in you.
Miss Poolard.
Poolard.
Miss Poolard. See, that's why I said I asked, because I know I was probably jacking it up. Miss Poolard, thank you for the super chat. Bless you. Keep rocking out with us.
Yes.
Every Thursday night. We go live every Thursday night. Next week, if the Lord says the same, we're going to have a special guest on with us. Maybe two. Yeah, Corey.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get my brother Corey to come on. Very, very powerful man of God. Multi-millionaire, very successful. But he was, if y'all remember when the Dallas shooting with the police, the young man that went out on CNN and national news that they were looking for, which was the wrong person, that was him. They were searching for him. Big. I won't get him to tell his story. But he's so much more than that. He's a pastor, former pastor, just phenomenal young man. And so we're going to try to get him, maybe a couple others to be on with us next Thursday. So make sure y'all tune in next Thursday live right here on the LiT TV show. Tonight's been fun.
It's been fun. It's been good.
Again, shout out to Miss Pollard for the $20 super chat. Shout out to Miss Poolard. I said it, messed it up again. And shout out to Quintez for the $75 super chat. Thank you guys for helping the LiT TV show. Everybody else, thank you for supporting through the LiT TV show Cash App. I love you guys. New comment.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming, for being here.
New comment again. Corey, yeah. You know Corey, yes. Auntie from Clubhouse.
Oh,
Yeah. So we're going to try to bring Corey on. Maybe bring Josh along with him, but definitely Corey. I want to try to just get him on and talk about his story. Very, very phenomenal story. Uncle Mike, man, no way. Uncle Mike, you rocking out with us tonight.
Uncle Mike,
man,
all the way
what's
from the
up?
ATL.
Thank you. Thank you. LiT team
Good to
member.
have you.
Yeah, thank you for rocking out with us on tonight, Unc. Love you, man.
A little late, but you know.
Well, he might have been on the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Just
You're
might
right.
not have said
Didn't
that.
say nothing. You're right.
Oh, you know,
Sorry.
we got one more addiction. We're going to cover it.
And I'll let you cover it.
Why? Why do I got to cover
I've
it?
covered all the other
Yeah,
ones.
you saved this one for me. Let's talk about sex. How about sex
Let's talk
addiction?
about sex, baby.
You got to read it. Okay, you occasionally hear about a celebrity
I'll
going.
read it.
Okay, thank you.
You occasionally hear about a celebrity going into rehab for sex addiction, but is an obsessive craving for sex a real addiction? Perhaps. Though it's not formally classified as an addiction, there are treatments for it, and the APA did consider but reject the idea of adding addictive sexual behavior to the 5th edition of its Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders under the heading Hypersexual Behavior Disorder. In addition, the symptoms of sex addiction include loss of control and disregard for risks and consequences are very similar to those of traditional addictions. What's a sex addict to do? As with drugs, alcohol, and even gambling, hypersexual activity seems to respond best to 12-step programs such as Sex Addicts Anonymous.
You got a 12-step program for sex? Sex
That's
Addicts
what they
Anonymous.
said.
Uncle Mike said, been here the entire time.
Oh, well.
Auntie says
sorry.
he been here since the beginning.
Thank you, Uncle
Come
Mike.
through, Unc. Quintez says, yes, it is. And love me some crystal. Ooh-wee. Yes, sir. Come on here.
He addicted.
You're addicted. Come on here. That's a serious one too. No ifs, ands, and buts. I don't think people are addicted to sex who think they're addicted to sex. I think I'm addicted to sex, but not addicted in an addiction type way. Like,
What are you saying?
well, what I'm saying is I want it all the time, but then I ain't the person
And
like
you're
gotta
addicted.
get because listen, then that means I would have to be going through means to get it. So that's like, when I think of addiction, that means I gotta have it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm addicted, but I gotta have it. Y'all pray for the boy. That's a serious one. Listen, we don't talk about sex enough, especially in the church. I don't
Right,
know
it's
why
like
it's a
taboo.
taboo
Like, are you
thing.
kidding me?
Like, it's
The
how
best thing
life, right? God
ever.
created it. There's a purpose for it. no matter how much you deny it, you crave it. You have a desire for it.
right.
That's natural. But we don't talk about it.
It's
And when
almost
we
like
do
a
talk
shame
about
on
it,
you type of.
And then when we do talk about it, it's always in a spooky way.
Right. Like what?
You know,
It's
at the end
good
of the
stuff.
day, it is a blessing.
It is.
And it is important and imperative. That's how y'all got here.
Right.
Come on here. You got here from that craving.
That was the purpose.
That is how I plead the fifth. And so, but there are those who are
Yes,
addicted.
all jokes aside.
And so let's deal with it from a serious standpoint. As a former youth pastor and now a preacher of the gospel, it's very important for your young men, and I say this just because I'm a man. Of course, the young women today, has got a conversation has to be had with them as well, but it's very important to keep them from things like pornography, which I deal with in the book, actually, the pornography on the internet. It's so important to keep them from those things because it creates a craving in them that their brains aren't old enough to even understand or make sense of.
Right.
And then they get addicted to satisfying that feeling or that urge. And we all know the dangers that come behind it. And so exposure is everything. And I think if you research this, most sex addicts were addicted to porn as well.
Or were abused.
But again, exposure. They were exposed to it at an early age. And so while we joke and we kid about all of these different addictions, none of them are, it's never good because anything that controls you, that you're no longer in control of, or you will go out of your way to have by any means necessary, is never healthy. And danger is not far. Even if it's eating, even if it's sweets, right? My wife get on me all the time about, teeth, right? That as much as I eat them, I also got to be aware and cognizant of the long-term effects and the danger that comes along with it. Diabetes, sugar. Yeah, there's just so many things that we don't consider to satisfy the now. See, cravings always and addictions always satisfy the now, but at the risk of tomorrow and what tomorrow would look like. And that's all of them. Gaming, that's, everything that we've named tonight, even caffeine.
Yeah.
So with the help, though, of the right support system, a little bit of discipline,
discipline.
And sometimes going and getting help, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can overcome any addiction with the proper amount of help. So God bless y'all. Dante, shaking my head, sweet addiction. Yeah, we all got it from the same grandfather.
The family, man.
Same grandfather is just in
Poogie
us.
got it.
My daughter had. We passed it to Rosalind. Rosalind got it bad. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Love y'all. We're not going to give any nuggets. We already gave the nuggets, so that was the nuggets. So we're not going to do EC's nuggets. We're going to go ahead and shut it down for tonight. Thank y'all again, all y'all who did the super chat and all y'all who supported. Keep us lifted as we continue to try to do this thing every single week. We're on webisode number 46. We've been doing this 46 times. And the channel is growing still, steady.
That must mean close to a year, because 52.
52 will be a year. Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be exciting. We got to do something big.
Matter of fact, we should. We'll plan that out.
Got 6 more weeks.
6 more weeks and 52. All right. Love y'all. We out.
Bye.
Peace.
I don't want this one.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to the LiT TV show with EC Weston. Don't miss next week's webisode. Same time, same bad channel. Hey, we're viewer supported, so don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Edward Weston, our Instagram, E-C Weston, and our Facebook, E-C Weston. Also, let us know what you'd like us to talk about on upcoming shows. Wait. Stop the music. I almost forgot the most important thing. We need LiT team members. If you'd like to help keep this show going, join the LiT team by donating $20 or more via Cash App at $LiT TV show. And we'll recognize you live on next week's show. Okay, bring the music back. Next Thursday, 7 p.m. Be sure to tune in because you won't want to miss it. And until then, stay lit, my friends.